What's going on, everyone? TomGorian here, back again with another episode of the F1 2019 career mode, and we are in Baku for season 3 of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and we're actually starting to make progress as far as being one of the quickest teams on the grid so far. But as you can see, look at that, look at the gap that we still have on Alfa Romeo, and not even Alfa Romeo, on Toro Rosso and Renault. The gap is huge, and it's going to be a very difficult job trying to keep up with Alfa Romeo, Ferrari and Renault during this championship season, especially with the upgrades and the progress history. But it's Baku, it's Azerbaijan, and anything can happen.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Great work from Lucas Weber yesterday sees him start from pole, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Bottas, Nico Hülkenberg and Russell, Stroll, Giovinazzi, Verstappen and Thomas, Norris, Sainz, Kimi Raikkonen and Ricciardo, Albon, Magnussen, Sebastian Vettel and Devon Butler, Gasly and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So a very interesting qualifying session for the Williams boys. It was an intermediate condition qualifying session, but in the last 4 minutes it instantly changed to a normal dry surface. So pretty much I had one lap, and I found the difference overall was around about 14 seconds. And pretty much at the end of the lap I qualified P12, and Giovinazzi qualified P8, but with those grid penalties, we are actually starting inside the top 10, and we're the first to start on this they said soft stand. We are the first to start on the medium tyres, which is a very good thing for us. So if we can go longer than our rivals in today's race, then maybe we could be looking at a top 6 or even top 5, or maybe even a podium in today's race, which is something that we want to do. Alright, so Giovinazzi. I actually can't believe Giovinazzi is qualified ahead of me. Seems like the first time, but we've qualified ahead of the McLarens, Verstappen as well, Stroll, and hopefully the Alfa Romeos don't get away. 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I'm going to go to the outside here, sweep around the outside of Max Verstappen into turn 1. He's going to give me the room, and there he is, P9. Got to watch out. Go ahead, Giovinazzi, try and get Stroll. Go ahead. Go ahead, Gio, lad. Get him. Let's go, Gio. P7. Come on, Gio. Let's get this overtake done. Come on, Gio. Is he going to get the... I don't think he is now. Oh, he's actually holding it. He's actually holding it around the outside. Oh, my... He's actually done it. Yo! Giovinazzi for driver of the season. Let's go, Gio. Slipstream is very powerful here. That's why we've had to focus on some engine upgrades in these last couple of races. Speaking of focusing, trying to go down the inside of George Russell, and we make the move. Can we get Giovinazzi though? That's the question. Can we get Giovinazzi? No, he's too far away, but he will be lacking in pace with the soft tyres. We have the better tyres for this stint of the race. Slipstream penis. Insert a penis joke in there. Anyway, DRS and high ERS with the slipstream, with an OP engine and low wings, and there you go. That is P6 for us. Oh, I've actually overshot the corner there. That's my bad. Gonna go defensive. I want to make contact with Giovinazzi. I'm gonna have to back out here. Oh god. I'm gonna have to back out there. I don't want to make contact with Giovinazzi, my teammate. Slipstream. We'll go simply around the outside of him. He tries to brake late, but we do get the position there. P6 without hesitation, and oh, bit of a battle between Hülkenberg and Bottas. I'm close enough, and if I'm close enough, I will get this move done. There you go, maxing out 248 kph or 250 kph. Put the rich mix down, and there's the overtake. We've been in the lead. What am I talking about? In the lead? In P4 right now. Leclerc's got an issue. Leclerc has got an issue with his ERS, I'm guessing. And they're all pitting. Oh wait, that's Lucas Weber. Weber might have a pit stop gap. Uh-oh. Alright, hold your breath, guys. This is the battle you've been waiting for all series long. This is it. Lucas Weber in the OP Alpha as Kevin Magnussen retires. Williams versus Alpha around the outside. Can we go? There it is. Oh, virtual safety car. But we've made the move stick. What a slick move. Yes. Obviously, my engine doesn't compete with Lucas Weber's. So I'm going to have to be very aggressive here. I can't give him any room. If Codemasters want to cheese me with Alfa Romeo, I'm going to have to cheese them back. Squeeze them against the wall. Into turn 1. Bit of a slight look. Into the pits. Slightly just missed that inside wall. Stop for the markers, and there we go. Right. So, I don't know what happened with Weber, but I think Weber might have front wing damage. I'm not sure, but let's see where we come out. So we lose second, or we lose first, of course. Great pit stop. And do we get third place? We lose third to Leclerc, and I don't think we lose fourth. So we are in a legitimate podium position. Okay. Alright, now it's time to push. Concentrating very much here. Halfway distance of this race, just over halfway distance. I don't want to lose this second place. Hold it. Get pushed out wide. I'm forcing my... I can't... someone's got to give there and I have to give. Get the switch back. Lovely traction there on exit. There you go, with the DRS. And we should have Charles Leclerc. Actually, he fights back. There we go. We're in P2. For this Baku Grand Prix. Get in. Nearly hit Perez there with the safety car coming in. Surprised that there's only been one safety car this entire race with the new patch. Right. If we can nail this start, we might have our first win of the series. 35 episodes, 35 races. And yet we've never won a race on this game in this career mode. If we can do this, this might be the best accomplishment I've ever done. Trying to get some heat into my tyres. I've got to nail this restart, and there he goes. We do have enough road to try and get that slipstream, and look at that. He's defenseless. And we take the lead. Gonna make... Oh no, he's still there actually. Okay, now we do. Now we take the lead. Gonna make sure that we defend going into turn 3. Obviously the slipstream effect can be very dangerous, but he is dropping back. And I think we have the lead for now. Come on. This has been an epic race. Just one last proper corner to go. 35 episodes, countless hours on this game. With 2 league race victories, and now with what, 8 months later into this game, as long as we can hold off Perez, which we're gonna do, We've done something impossible. We win a race on F1 2019. We've done it at last. We win in a Williams. Finally.
It's been coming for a while, this one. What an excellent win for Williams. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
It looks like it's time once again to hand out the silverware as these successful drivers make their way to the podium. It was a gritty performance today by Williams, and they've got the race win to prove it.
Soak it all in and take it. I thought honestly that this was going to be the series that we would end up winless on this game. And, you know, with 3 seasons in, 3 seasons and 4 races in, and it looked like it. Certainly looked like it. Let's see, Perez, Butler, Leclerc are 4th. We move up to 2nd in the Drivers' Championship. Very impressive, and we overtake Toro Rosso there. Wow, this 2021 season is really actually becoming interesting, isn't it? Apparently, Alfa Romeo's still 4th, 9 points behind. Where did the Alfas finish? Let's see, so Perez 2nd. What about the Alfas? Let's see, Leclerc, Hamilton. Bottas got a penalty. Wow, that's very interesting. Bottas got a penalty there. So that's what cost him, 5th place to his old teammate. Hulkenberg got 10th. Giovinazzi got 9th. Forty got 8th. Oh, and they both DNF'd. Both Alfa Romeo's DNF'd. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. Like the video. And I'll see you all in the next video. We finally won.